Well, you wake up this morning after a great day yesterday with these partial shares, and you look at your messages and you see, oh, announcement. Dividend reinvestment program is now available. DRIP is now available. Are you kidding me? Isn't that lovely? We knew it was coming when we got these partial shares. We knew it was coming. So the rest of this obviously reads, grow your investment over time by automatically reinvesting your cash dividends back into the underlying stock or fund. So we're going to talk about today what is a dividend reinvestment program and why you should be using it. So pretty well, we'll go back to the home here. A dividend reinvestment program is exactly what you think it is. What it really entails just from the name. It is reinvesting what you earn in that dividend. So when you get a dividend, obviously you have the opportunity. Previously, you would just receive it in cash. You would receive a cash dividend, and it would go into your balance, your cash balance. With a dividend reinvestment program, you're not getting that cash balance anymore. Instead, it's using whatever money you get there to reinvest back into a stock. And obviously, this had to wait for partial shares for many reasons. If you think about a company like Apple paying a $1 dividend a share, my 5 shares is not going to get me a $240 share of Apple in a quarter. It's not. $5 just simply isn't enough. But with these partial shares, it'll simply put in $5 into that stock and buy partial shares at that current valuation. So at $241.30, it'll buy whatever small amount of shares it will, but it'll go ahead and invest it. So obviously it's something really exciting. I'm going to give an example here of a stock, and we'll just do the math real quick and see what it looks like. So let's go into Arbor Realty Trust, a stock that's really below cost basis, and one that, I think I've put a good bit of money into. I'd consider putting more at this low price for sure, but for now I'd be completely complacent just with a little bit of a dividend reinvestment. So let's take a look at history. So back in March last month, I got paid a $16.50 dividend from this company. That's up based off 55 shares. I've recently added more shares since then too, 10 more, but that is a 65 shares now, but off 55 shares, 30 cents per share, $16.50 was what I got. So let's do the math real quick. This is a stock right now that's at $4.06. With that $16.50, instead of doing it in cash, I'm going to use a dividend reinvestment program. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and get 4 shares of this stock, okay? Because obviously you see, if you do the math, do a little divide out, $16.50 divided by that $4.06, you're able to get slightly over 4 shares. So I'll be getting 4 shares, and the extra 26 cents that I'll get beyond the buying shares at this rate would go into just buying a partial share. So it'd be putting 26 cents towards another partial share at this value, the $4.06 value. So it'd be a small share. Obviously, it wouldn't be a full share, but it is putting the full balance of that money back into this stock. And it's real nice for those who really just kind of want to sit there. If you've been investing in the game quite a while, and obviously new investors get really caught up on the day-to-day trades. They really get stuck on looking. They want to see price fluctuation day to day. I'm at a point where I really, I might check the market one time a day, but I'm not going to check it multiple times. And early on, I checked it so often, and I would, buy and sell pretty quickly. I've come to the point where I'm pretty content with the portfolio I've built, so I don't check it all that much. Sometimes you hit spacebar and it does that, but for investors who are more experienced and are okay with just letting it sit there, this dividend reinvestment thing it's lovely. What I really love about it too, if you look on here, with this dividend reinvestment program, once you have it on, it'll let you select what stocks that you would like to use it on. So if there's a certain stock that you think is overvalued right now that you don't want to put that money towards, you want to put that money elsewhere, you can simply uncheck it, okay? And then you got to go ahead and, put in your info like that. If you uncheck it, then it's no longer going to reinvest that dividend into that stock, and instead it's going to go towards your cash balance. And you can use that money elsewhere, especially now that you have partial shares. So I obviously just activated it today, so I'm going to take a look at these and see which ones I'm okay with getting rid of, which ones I'm not. I don't know necessarily what I feel like on this, but most of these I think I'm going to keep on. There might be some that I end up not not reinvesting on. But all things considered, I'm a huge fan of this. It's a fantastic update, and Robinhood's doing everything it can right now to just keep those new users happy, and they're doing great things. And Robinhood, it is a legitimate broker. I know originally a lot of people were pretty insulting of Robinhood as it was a brokerage for noobs, but they're really getting a lot of these benefits that the bigger brokers have. So big respect to Robinhood for what they're doing here, and obviously I love this dividend reinvestment. I think you should too. If it's a stock you like, turn on that dividend reinvestment so that way you can just let your portfolio sit there and gain value for you over time. Just let it sit there and let the market take you home and enjoy your life. That's what I'm talking about. Hope you enjoyed.